Hey Taurus, we are ending the month of October already, and we are going to talk about the full moon that is in your sign coming up in November, but we are also going to talk about the month of November, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Please check your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance with these readings, even though I am reading for all three of the sun, moon, and rising placements of Taurus, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on. I'm also reading for sidereal and Western astrological charts, so please bear that in mind. So Taurus, let's jump into the month of November and the Taurus full moon for you specifically, because you know the moon is in your sign. So we're just going to pull a few cards. We're still in Scorpio season, okay? So there is still a lot of truth, a lot of embracing oneself in all truth, accepting the truth of all matters, okay, before we enter Sagittarius season. Once you embrace the truth in Scorpio, it will set you free for Sagittarius season. Okay, you have Capricorn. That's very interesting because I just read for Capricorn. So November is going to teach, or is going to reflect or ask you to focus on Capricorn energy. You may have some Capricorns in your life, or a Capricorn in particular. That may challenge you, or that you are best friends with, or have a close relative, or maybe you have a significant other who is a Capricorn. Maybe you have Capricorn in your chart. We also have Psyche. Very interesting. Okay, there's that red energy, soul, consciousness, mind. There's something here when it comes to the spirit behind and how much heart is behind what you do, Taurus, in the month of November. Communication is also very important. Truthful communication. Okay, even if it has to be blunt communication. There's something when it comes to discipline, not giving up, even if everything or everyone around you is telling you to give up on something and telling you, hey, this is not practical. There is no harvest, no fruit that is going to be bared from this. This is a time where you need to stay committed in the month of November. Stay committed. Stay committed. Stay fervent. Stay determined. Do not give up, Taurus. If you're waiting on an email or to be approved for something, if you're waiting to be accepted somewhere, or I don't know, maybe there's some type of financial opportunity. Even if it is, I mean, because we have Capricorn here, but it could be sometime, maybe you're waiting for communication from someone in your personal life, a friend, a family member, or someone that is a potential significant other. I do sense that that is in the books for you for sure. Maybe you're waiting for documents, but there is some type of communication. Now we do have Mercury in retrograde coming up. If not already, I believe Mercury is in retrograde as of today. It starts in the month of October. So there may be some delays in communication. So that being said, during this full moon in Taurus and you know, it being in the month of October in Scorpio season, stick to what is in front of you. Don't try to control anything that's not happening, because it's not happening for a reason. It could be for your own protection, more than likely. Could be that there is something better that is coming along. I can attest to, you know, that happening in my life, where someone pushed me to do something and to communicate with a company, and I did what they asked me to do, but the company never hired me, right? but that was because that's not the company that was meant to hire me, and I ended up getting contacted by a different company that I didn't even reach out to. Okay, and it turned out to be a job that I absolutely love now, right? So you never know what is out there for you, Taurus. Okay, so with Capricorn being here and Psyche being here, keep the fire on, keep the light on. Okay, continue to keep the candles lit. Don't blow out the fire because nothing's happening. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, Taurus, stay disciplined. Okay, if this is about working out and you want a certain type of body by next year, or whatever, by the summertime of next year, springtime of next year, or at whenever, right? Maybe during the winter time, whatever it is that you're trying to do, you know, when it comes to your body's success and health, don't give up because you don't see the results. Don't give up. Keep going to the gym, keep doing your workouts, keep eating the foods that, you know, are boosting your bodily health. Okay. All right, ancestors, guardians, and protectors. Oh, there we go. Drink more water. Okay. Water is important in the month of November for you guys, according to my ancestors, Taurus. Mother, wife, sister, daughter at the bottom of the deck. So maybe this kind of communication that could kind of be blocked a little bit has something to do with a significant woman in your life. Your mother, your sister, your daughter, girlfriend. Okay, your boss if you have a female boss. Okay, grandmother, aunt, female cousin, your niece. Okay, stepdaughter if you have one. Okay, but take the time to take a breath and just go get a drink of water. Stay hydrated. So for those of you guys who are working out more, or you're, you know, make sure that water is a lot of water is a part of your routine. Even if you're not working out, even if you're sleeping, or you're about to go to bed, or you wake up in the morning, you're about to take a nap, you're sitting at work, make sure you have water present. Make sure you have water ready. Water is going to help you along your healing journey when it comes to bodily health. Okay. I'm seeing this fire energy, so inflammation, Taurus. Inflammation, especially in the gut, because we are in Scorpio season. So that's all about the intestines. So make sure that you are drinking water to help your gut, even if that means drinking a nice cup of tea. Okay, that's still getting water into your system. Add some fruit to your water, add some herbs to your water, whatever. Okay, get water into your body. You have enchantment. I love seeing that. So this is a magical time for you. November and this full moon for you, Taurus, magical. This is a magical time for you where you can really enjoy your life. Could you be hearing from somebody significant? Yes. Regardless of Mercury's retrograde. Okay. Mercury's retrograde is not here to block us. That's not what retrogrades are all about. Retrogrades are just planets pulling their energy away and saying, hey, it's time for you to deal with this now. We've given you enough help. We've given you enough support. The spirits attached to those planets have given us enough support. Now it's time for them to pull back, do what they need to do in the spirit realm. And it's time for us to put on our big boy and big girl pants, you know, and roll up our sleeves and get down to business, to healing ourselves and getting some things done. Okay? In our relationships, with our money, with our bodies, with our career, whatever. Okay? But this is a magical time for you. So use that magic, especially during the full moon. Use that magic, Taurus, to really create and build something new, or continue to make progress on building or creating something. Okay, don't give up. Use that Taurus full moon. If you're not getting the likes, the views, or you're not getting the emails, you're not getting a response from somebody, continue to, that means that that's just all that time in the world for you to focus on yourself, not on the person or the people not responding to you or giving you the time of day. No, no, you don't need to focus on that. Confidence is your key to success. I love that, Taurus. So you have to be confident that what you're working towards is actually going to pay off. It just may not pay off right now. A friend of mine sent me a video of this woman, and she put it in such a beautiful way. If you plant a seed, right? Because I love to garden, and this is so true. When you plant a seed, you don't get the full plant or the full bush or the full flower or tree the next day. You have to wait. And even then, when you do, there's just a tiny sprout, not even leaves yet. So whatever you're praying for, whatever you're working towards, be thankful for the little bit, even if it's a couple likes, a couple views. Maybe you're opening a pod, maybe you created a podcast. I don't know. Maybe you own your own business and you're just now opening your business and really dedicating yourself to it. Maybe you're trying to get promoted and get a raise at work, and maybe there's just little things that you're getting for maybe some recognition that you're getting at work. Take those little sprouts and those little leaves from that seed that you planted. If you don't hear anything at all for a little bit for these next 3 to 4 weeks, it's probably because Mercury's retrograde is like, you know what? Let's see if you're actually dedicated. Let's see if you're actually willing to do the inner work here while these delays are, while you're experiencing these delays. Delays do not mean that it's not going to happen. It's just delays. That's all. Like I gave you the example before, the job that I have now, because, I don't do YouTube full time. I'm not getting paid to do this, right, on YouTube. The job that I applied for did not hire me. And I was so anxious about it because at the time I needed a job, right? And it was a delay after the delay. And I'm just like, I even got 2 to 3 interviews and I thought I had my foot in the door. Nothing. But then somebody else reached out to me and they were like, hey, we think you're a good fit for this. And I'm like, I don't know. And they were like, no, we know. Right. And, I'm enjoying it. The five of cups wanted to show itself. So that's showing me here, Taurus, you're stuck in the past a little bit. Some of you. Don't be stuck in the past. This is not the time to be stuck in the past. Leave the past alone. Somebody is not reaching out to you. Someone is not talking to you, whether it's a friend, a family member, a potential significant other, or an ex. I don't know, a company. Don't worry about it. Move on and focus on what is in front of you. Everything else will fall into place. Trust. Because being someone who used to be very doubtful, right? My ancestors proved me wrong. The universe proved me wrong. And was like, hey, all you had to do was wait, right? All you had to do is be patient. You have the Lovers. Yep, you have the Queen of Cups. And then you have the Empress. Sit pretty, Taurus. Just sit pretty. Just sit pretty for a while. You don't need to do anything. Emotional integrity. Not being emotionally triggered by what is happening or what is not happening, just staying focused. Capricorn is that focus. It's that balancing your emotions, and what's going on physically. It's like not being so triggered emotionally, just moving forward. It's that laser focus that Capricorn has. So you can learn from that during November and during the Taurus full moon. As sit pretty. Take care of your health. Drink water. Take care of any inflammation that's going on in your body. If there's any kind of anxiety, surrounding things that are not happening or things that are happening around you, you need to take a breath. You need to take a beat. You need to walk away and you need to calm yourself and understand that everything that is happening, you don't always have to have the answer for. They're just happening. That's all. They're just happening. And you have to decide how you're going to show up. If you're going to give up and allow what is happening to engulf you, right? And to cause you to sink into your own dark abyss up here. Or if you're going to stand up and be like, you know, I have no idea what's happening, but hey, I have things to do. I have bigger fish to fry. I have, you know, I have a future to build, or I have a future to create, right? All right, Taurus, those are your messages for November and the Taurus full moon. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, y'all.